Today on CritiX Talk, James Gunn's is back. We get the first look at the Aladdin live-action trailer.
And is The Walking Dead a dead show walking?
Stay tuned. Welcome to CritiX Talk, episode 35. I am one of your hosts, Migs, alongside the one and only Clep.
What up?
How you doing, Clep?
I'm doing great, man. Feeling great.
We back for another episode of CritiX Talk.
Yes, sir.
And, yo, we got some news, Clep.
What's up?
Yo, for the first time ever,
Okay.
you can find us on Spotify. That's right.
Oh,
we
yeah.
everywhere now.
It's a celebration.
That's right. Yo,
Who's
we just
invited?
trying to make it easier for the critics out there to find us wherever they choose, whether it's on iOS, whether it's on Google Play, whether it's on Spotify, you know what I mean? We're
Yes,
just
sir.
streaming everywhere these days, and we appreciate it if you would share us with your friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Critics Talk podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts. We're everywhere, man.
Yeah, if you're trying to support the show, that's the easiest way to do it, you know?
Yes, sir.
So, Clep, let's get right into it,
Let's go.
brother.
Much to talk about.
It's been a crazy week for us.
Yeah, it has been.
Yo, we was out last week, huh? Well, we gonna save that for another
man.
time.
Shout out to New York Comic Con, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, they do it right out there.
We got a 2-part episode coming for y'all, alongside one of our partners, Comic Crusader. Shout out to Al Mega.
Shout out.
We're gonna talk about that whole experience, New York Comic Con. We got some interviews that we're gonna share with you guys. It was phenomenal.
Man, that was great. But listen, let's get right into the show, Clep. Let's talk some DC stuff, man, because
You know I don't really fuck with them like that.
you don't fucks with them, but, you know, with the CWDC, I know you feel them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, so this year's crossover, right?
Okay.
Between the Arrowverse show,
Yeah.
yo, they're going to Gotham City for the first time, Clep.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And guess who they're introducing? I know we talked about it.
No.
I know you know.
It ain't gonna be a Batman.
It's not a Batman.
No.
It's a Batwoman.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, so we, you know, we talked about this before, but Ruby Rose is playing Kate Kane, I believe.
Yep. Kate Kane.
Kate Kane, bro, and she's the Batwoman, and we got a first look at her costume, bro.
Yeah, that looked like straight out of a comic book. I mean, it looks just like the comic book version,
Yeah, it did.
but it looked like a comic book. Like, it wasn't like a regular still shot. Like, it wasn't like a regular like set photo or anything like that. It was like, it looked like it was edited to the max.
Yeah, brother, and I gotta say, I'm happy with what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, she looked good. She looked good in the suit. She's unrecognizable. It could have been anybody under that suit.
They gave her them locks, though.
Yeah.
She had that flowing red hair. It was classic Batwoman. She's not like the most popular character when it comes to this Bat family, is he?
No, not really. But she's been in things. She was in the Batman Bad Blood.
Now streaming on Netflix.
Yeah, they did add that, right?
Yep.
I did see that the other day. I was thinking about going to it and watching it. Did we miss that Mask of the Phantasm release? Did we miss that?
Wait, what you mean? Because I've been watched that forever.
No, they re-released it and put it in the theater.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I wanted to check it out, but I think we may have missed it. Damn it.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite animated Batman movies right there.
I mean, Batman the Animated Series, period, is just phenomenal, but that particular movie was awesome.
I think I cried during that one.
Oh,
I
really?
think that one got tears out of Miggs. Way back in the day,
man.
young Miggs didn't know how to take all that emotion. And I was like, yo, why is my eyes leaking?
I got something in my
Bro,
eye.
nah, but for real though, Ruby Rose, whoever designed that costume, I feel like from that CW universe, DC, whatever they doing out there, like, it's probably the best looking costume.
I was just
out of
gonna
all
say
of them.
that. Honestly, yeah, this is the best costume that I've seen.
Yeah, because like even the Flash, I want to say season 3 looked great too. Arrow, the second season, right? When he finally got like the mask, that looked awesome. Supergirl always has looked great. I like that costume. But this thing, like, I only have one complaint about it.
What?
She don't got enough pouches on her utility belt.
Yeah, it's not so tactical.
Nope.
It looks a little Black Widow-ish with lack of utility.
Yeah, bro. Like, where's the grappling gun?
Yeah, where are you hiding your
Where
weapon?
are the smoke bombs?
Where are you hiding this?
Where the hell are the batarangs?
Yeah, I don't know what they plan to do with that. Maybe that's one big ass fanny pack and we just can't see it.
Maybe it's all behind the cape.
Maybe
She just reaches back there and she's like, the thing is, like, yo, Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
He had not as many pouches as he normally does in the comics.
Yeah.
But he had enough pouches
Yeah.
to satisfy what I needed from the image. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
This woman right here, she only got like 2.
Yeah, like one looked like a cell phone pouch.
How do you fight crime with that?
I don't know.
I got more stuff in my pockets right now that she can carry in that.
Yeah, that definitely looks like an iPhone case pouch on the side. Like it doesn't even look like she can fit a pocket knife in that.
Bro, she's gonna call the cops. Like
she's gonna kill him with an app. There's an app for that.
There's an app for that. Yo.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it looks good though. She definitely looks like Black Widow-ish.
Batwomanish.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest though. I can't wait to see the CW crew in Gotham City. That's probably one of the most exciting things for me that comes from this.
I mean, I think that the costume's good and all, but how do you think she's gonna look like without it? Like
Wait,
the hair,
what?
like the hair, like.
Oh, they gotta do short hair, right? Or are they gonna do like a full-on wig?
I don't know, because I mean she's got really long hair.
Yeah.
Like so I don't know, man. I just hope they do it right. It looks good visually right now, but I hope that she can pull off the Kate Kane persona. You know, anybody can wear a mask and talk with a deep voice.
Oh.
But does she have the acting chops to be the alter ego?
I think she does, and I think she definitely has the physicality down. I've seen her in a few movies, including John Wick Part 2. I saw her
have that many lines in that movie.
in the Triple X. Yeah, but she was all kick-ass. You know what I mean?
What about did you watch her in
Triple X.
No.
Return of Sandra Cage.
She was also in Orange Is the New Black.
Orange Is the New Black.
Very
Yeah,
good.
and that was like acting chops straight up there.
Yeah.
She was all like skeevy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But like I said, I'm excited to see, the crew go to Gotham City and how they're gonna get around this Batman when they have a Batwoman.
Yeah. What does this take place after Bruce retired?
I have no clue, bro. This is a whole different universe.
They
So.
should have brought in Terry McGinnis.
Yo, Clef is the biggest Terry McGinnis fan. Every time we talk Batman, he's like, yo, screw that. Just bring Batman Beyond.
Yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get it. Her
Yo.
costume looks just like his, so.
Yeah, it has a lot of similarities. Clef, but are you gonna be watching this this crossover when it comes out in December?
Yeah, I will be. I will definitely be checking this out.
Even if you're not watching the shows, you're just like must-see TV.
Listen,
for you
I
right
honestly feel like CW superhero shows have gotten to the point where you can stop and jump back in at any point, and you really haven't missed shit.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that one because
So-
I'm fresh of the Flash. I want to say season 5 premiere, and it was not great.
Yeah, and I haven't watched Flash since season 3.
Whoa!
I haven't watched Arrow since season 5.
And remember how heavy we used to rock with these shows?
Dude, like every week it was nonstop. And I'm talking like the beginning of season 5 for Arrow. I haven't watched
Supergirl.
No, I haven't watched Supergirl since season 1 ended.
So you're good with these shows, bro.
No. Actually, I watched a little bit of season 2, but I never went back to it. I didn't see any of those crossover events like the Crisis one, the first Crisis one. I didn't see that. I didn't see
that was a good one.
Legends of Tomorrow. I stopped around the time the main guy left, the captain.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Out of all those shows, that's my favorite right now.
Yeah, no, it was my favorite in the beginning too. When it first started, I was like, wow, I really love this show. I love the whole time travel thing. It was cool. Who doesn't like time travel when it's done right? But I haven't gone back. I haven't gone back to any of those shows because I feel like they're not doing anything different. They're playing it safe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arrow wasn't afraid to knock people off in the beginning, but then after a while they just stopped.
Yeah.
They took away Felicity's legs, and then they gave them
her right back.
And then, like, it was just like, come on, you guys are really playing it safe right now.
They're taking no risks.
Yeah, and these shows have been on too long for us to be playing with the same characters.
Yeah.
The same characters, like.
And you mentioned it to me earlier. You're like, yo, the Flash hasn't killed the main character ever.
Yeah,
except for like Barry's dad, and
he wasn't.
He came back. He came back playing another character, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, he came back as the Flash.
Yeah, Jay Garrick. Crazy.
Oh man, yeah.
Crazy.
At this point, it's like, bro, we're like, the Arrow is almost at season 7.
It is season 7 that's about to start.
Oh, look at that.
Supposed to be the final season, supposedly.
I haven't even heard that announcement, so I don't believe it.
We'll see.
But like, yeah, like, come on, you're 3 seasons away from 10, and nothing has changed. Like, what you gonna?
You have failed this city
for the 7th season.
For the 7th season, you will not destroy Stark City.
Yeah, so I'm checked out, man. I'll jump in when I feel like it. You know, it's like wrestling to me. Like you don't have to watch wrestling to jump in, jump out. You can go back and pick up where you left off.
All right, bro. Yo, let's keep it DC, Clep, because there's another show on their DC catalog that's ending, supposedly. That's right, I'm talking about Gotham on Fox.
Yeah,
Gotham was that show that has really thrown out the book out the window, right? They just basically done everything they ever wanted. You know what I mean? They brought out every villain, even when it doesn't make sense.
They brought out every villain before Batman existed.
Yeah, and they're gonna continue to do so with the announcement of your boy. I'm talking about Shane West. He used to be on La Femme Nikita, the TV show. Okay. Yeah, man, he's playing Bane. Your armor, I can't do the voice.
We won't get that Bane. That Bane is sacred. He belongs to what's his face?
Tom Hardy, bro.
Not Tom Hardy, with the director.
Okay, you're talking about Christopher
Nolan.
Nolan's
verse.
The Nolan verse.
Yeah, he's copywritten.
Yeah, bro, but this show has introduced people. Like, they've done its own thing with the Penguin, which has actually been a pretty good adaptation of the Penguin.
Yeah, but you know what, the Penguin, I thought it was going to go somewhere. Here's the thing. When I heard about Gotham, I thought it was going to be one dragged out origin story.
You thought it was going to be Smallville, but for Batman.
Yes, exactly.
And it's not that.
And even Smallville disappointed in some parts. Even Smallville disappointed in some parts, but then after a while, it just kind of was just like, whatever, man. Teen melodrama, and they just dragged it out, and then they brought in this weak version of Flash. It was just not cool. Yeah. But enough of that. But I mean, like, I thought Gotham was going to be like a cool ass origin story. I thought we were going to see the rise of the Penguin in a different kind of sense. The only one who really seemed interesting was Edward Nygma,
right?
Because it was cool to see him go from gullible good guy to, like, villain, and then I don't know what happened after that.
He turned that volume real fast, and like he just became the freaking Riddler out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then the team, I don't know. It just, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Batman Returns.
Because how campy and bad it was.
Yeah, but like Batman Returns, like, I respect Tim Burton's vision. Like, I love those versions. I love Michael Keaton as Batman, and I think for those times they were cool. But I feel like Gotham somehow, some way is in that era. Like, it literally feels like Batman Returns.
Yo, Clep, tell me a little something about this dude Shane West, because I know I've seen him in stuff, right?
I've seen him in stuff too. He used to do a lot of those teen movies back in the day.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah. I mean, he's not jacked.
He's not that typical Bane. Maybe he's Bane before, like, the Venom goes into him.
Oh, God. And then we'll get him at the end? We'll get him right at the end when Bruce finally dons the cape and cowl.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I remember him in Whatever It Takes. He was in that with Franco. I remember in Get Over It. Those are the movies I remember him. Anything other than that, I do not remember this guy in anything else.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I don't remember him in that, and I remember him in A Walk to
He
Remember.
was the shooter guy.
Yeah, see,
yeah, man.
He was in Dracula 2000.
Yo,
dude,
Dracula 2000.
This guy was in a lot of. I just remember him from the teen movies. I don't remember him from anything else.
Well, listen, I just hope he's breaking somebody's back over the course of the season. You know, I hope he does it with his knee. It's just straight up break people's backs, son.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see Bane in this. They needed to bring somebody in here other than. I hate when they just keep relying on the Joker.
Joker. And yo, and homie that plays the Joker, he just quit Shameless.
Did they ever introduce Scarecrow?
They have, yeah.
Okay. So
they've introduced everybody. Firefly, Scarecrow, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze. They've done everyone, bro. They've done everyone, yeah.
How was the Two-Face episode?
Honestly, I don't even recall, but they weren't great because we would have known.
They didn't even talk. No one even talked about that. Like, sometimes I just like to sit back and just listen to everyone else talk about things. Like, I don't overhype things. Nah. I never overhype. Like, people will... The outlets in the net and the fans will rant on about something, and then I get it a lot. I get it a lot from Mark D. It's just like, yo, why you didn't post that? And I'm like, honestly, bro, it's not fucking news. Like, you're either in or you don't. Some people just post shit just to keep their shit posting. Like, I can't do that.
No, it needs to appeal to us.
Yeah, well, not just to us, but it just needs to really just hold some kind of weight. And I just feel like it's some news is just like, oh, whatever. And I think maybe I was shocked that no one posted about Two-Face being on the show since they were like so gung-ho about everyone else.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and wish Gotham well. I want them to do well. I want to go back maybe in 5 years and be like, bro, I never watched this show. I'm going to sit here and binge it. Yo, look how cool Batman looked at the end. Yeah. I'm going to let them ride with this. And I hope that Shane West just kills it. And he's known, like, everybody be like, yo, you remember when everybody looked like Tom Hardy's Bane? But Shane West just, like, redid the whole book when it came to that character.
I think he'll look more like the comic book.
With the Venom coming out his, like, back into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll look more.
Hopefully. Yeah, man, last season, let's see what happens.
We wish you well.
We wish you well. Cleb, let's talk about some of these new trailers that have been dropping throughout this week, man. This thing is crazy, bro. It's
been crazy.
First of all, I just want to say the new Glass trailer, Cleb. I know you've watched this. Mm-hmm. You must be excited, right?
Oh yeah, I'm all in on this. It has come full circle, and the cool thing about this whole Shyamalan verse, we'll call it
M Night
verse.
The Nightverse.
The Nightverse? We got to come up with something for the Shyamalan.
We're not doing it right. We're not doing it.
But when I first saw Unbreakable, I felt like the cool kid.
Yeah.
Like, he made me feel like the cool kid because if you're watching this movie, you don't know what you're getting until the very end when Elijah Samuel Jackson breaks down his love for comic books and how he felt as though if there was someone in the world like him, then there had to be someone that was opposite, kind of like a good guy and a bad guy. And then he realized that he was the villain in his own story. I thought that was brilliant because only a real comic book geek or nerd would really appreciate that. Anybody else would probably be like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So knowing that Unbreakable was supposed to be like a comic book kind of superhero story.
Origin.
Yeah. Knowing that, it was brilliant. It kind of made me geek out a little bit. And then when you got Split, no one even expected this movie to even connect. And then as soon as I saw Bruce Willis at the end, it clicked. I was like, this is the origin of another villain.
Yep.
And I was like, immediately, I was like, holy shit, this shit is going to come full circle. And then Glass. And now you get all three of these characters under one film. And the trailer is just phenomenal.
So this latest trailer is more of a story trailer, correct? You get more of like what's gonna be happening throughout.
Yeah, you need to watch.
What are the motivations?
It's not spoilers at all. You just kind of get it. This is Samuel's movie.
Yeah.
The first one was more or less Bruce Willis' story. The second one is McAvoy's story, and then this one is pretty much Mr. Glass's story.
Yeah, this is a villain team up.
Yeah. Although they show a lot of McAvoy in the trailer, though.
Yo, Michael was a dope ass actor.
He is.
You gotta use him while you got him.
I'm hoping that that's not the gist of it, and we'll get more. It's just more of like, Glass being the puppeteer and kind of orchestrating this stuff. But it's definitely very McAvoy heavy when you watch the trailer.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's phenomenal. January drops January.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Right around the corner.
The Shyamalan verse is strong, Cleb.
The Shamaverse.
The Shamverse.
The M Night Shamaverse.
You know we're gonna get this eventually. Just not today, Satan. Yo, Cleb, talk about the new Pet Sematary trailer.
Oh,
I know you watched that.
I did. So
Stephen King is hot right now. All the properties, hot.
I didn't even see this coming. I didn't even know that. I saw a still shot from EW.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago. So no one was expecting a trailer to come. It was just I just saw it a couple of days ago, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. They're remaking. It makes sense. It did well. The Dark Tower. Did Dark Tower do well? I don't think it did. I don't think it did well.
Dark Tower? No,
Yeah,
it did not do
didn't
great.
do well.
They actually, I remember I was talking about the TV series that was supposed to accompany it, and I think that might just take a little break. Let's just pump the brakes on that for a little bit.
So it did well.
It did great. That's why shows like Castle Rock on Hulu are killing it right now.
And so they remade another classic by Stephen King, Pet Sematary. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they're overdoing it in the trailer. It looks like a carbon copy of the original, but then there's like extra scenes and stuff that probably won't even make the final cut in the movie. You know how they do that.
Yep.
They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't see that part that was in the trailer," but it looks overdone. Like there's a lot of backstory about the Pet Sematary. There's like a lot of like freakish scenes that weren't in the original, and I don't know. I'll go for nostalgic reasons. Like I always loved the story of Pet Sematary, so I'm definitely gonna be in there. But they know how to pull those strings, man. They know how to get moviegoers in there. But I don't know. I'm hoping it's gonna be great, but I don't think it's gonna be great. I think it's just gonna be a scene for scene copy of the original, and then added a little weird backstory.
Listen, that's okay because I know kids nowadays they don't know Pet Sematary, bro.
No, they don't.
I just heard somebody say they only knew Ice Cube from the Are We There Yet movies.
Yeah. We're not gonna out
Shout
that
out
person.
to Mark D, by the way.
Never mind.
Hey, I'm not saying no names, but I'm just saying, bro. It's like if people don't know Ice Cube was a gangster rapper, they definitely don't know Pet Sematary. And Pet Sematary back in the day used to scare us. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to make like a whole new run at it. You know what I mean? Give me that them jump scares. You know what if it does anything like what it did to it, does that make sense?
Yeah.
If it does what it did to it, then Pet Sematary is gonna be a great addition.
And I mean, it stars John Lithgow. Come on, how can you go wrong with a Lithinator, man?
Yo, homie is a classic actor.
Yeah, John Lithgow's the man. You know what's funny? You know what Stephen King film would you like to see remade?
Ooh, you know,
since they're on a roll right now.
I was a big fan of Salem's Lot.
Ooh, was that Stephen King?
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember that shit just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, bro.
You know which one I like?
Which one?
And I actually watched this last night, and
Christine?
I was like, why is this not being remade?
Christine?
Nah, not Christine. I own that though, but not Christine.
Oh, what's up?
Silver Bullet.
Yo, werewolves. Bro, why aren't werewolves popping right now?
Like, there's a million vampire movies. I don't understand it, but
everything comes around, though. You know, I mean, it's gonna get its shine.
I think Silver Bullet's next. Mark my words. Silver Bullet is next.
Yo, Clep, we need to get the jump early on this werewolf trend.
Corey Haim was in that.
Yo,
Gary Busey.
Yo,
Silver Bullet's a classic, bro. We need that remake.
We need to get the jump start on the werewolf craze before it starts, Clep.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Like The Howling.
Listen,
American Werewolf in London.
American Werewolves in London. Yes.
The best
transformation.
Best special effects transformation ever on screen.
To this day.
Still to this day.
Like, yo, I don't care what you're trying to do with your CG.
Yes.
But the practical effects in American Werewolf hasn't been like nothing like it.
Nothing matches that ever. The only thing that came close to that was Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yo, and that was fire. Too.
That was scary as fuck. I remember that video used to come on, and I would literally run and hide under the blanket with my parents sitting on the couch, and they would like put it on purpose because they really liked the song, and she used to scare the shit out of me.
What's wrong, baby Clep?
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Jackson's on TV, Mom.
Listen, his transformation from high school jock to werewolf was traumatizing. But anyway, show that shit to your kid now at the age of 5 and see how far they jump. I'm telling you right now, that shit was disturbing. But with that being said, American Werewolf in London is the best.
Alright, so we getting, you heard it here first. We getting a Silver Bullet remake,
Hopefully.
and we taking a Salem's Lot, and that's vampires.
Yeah.
So there you go. Clep, you said something about an Avengers trailer description that's not?
Dude, it's all over the internet.
What's good with this, bro?
It's
Like,
all
why
over
are
the
people?
internet.
Why can't people just wait for the heat? They just gotta create the heat.
Listen, I'm all for hype. I like hype. You know, I get excited when I hear things, especially when it's about Marvel, because I wanna know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Don't we all?
Yeah. So there was someone on Reddit, of course, because Reddit's always like the source of they know everything.
Yo, these people, bro.
It's like
if you only knew.
I'm gonna say this like this. So the Russo brothers leaked the trailer description, because there's no such thing as anything getting leaked in the Marvel universe. Things get leaked and bodies start disappearing. There's no such thing as leak.
So listen, Clep, I don't want you to read the whole description, but I want you to give me the cliff notes about what the hell they're talking about.
I mean, there's no spoilers in it. They just talk about a lot of team ups. There's no one in this description that you haven't seen or heard of.
Are we talking about dead folks? And that's, I don't know if that's a spoiler, but are we talking about dead folks?
No, I don't remember hearing anything about dead folks, but like they basically break down shots. Like the trailer starts off, they show a damaged Infinity Gauntlet on the field in the farm planet where Thanos is. As the camera focuses on the gauntlet, we hear Tony's voiceover, and he says something like, "We were destined to lose." The epic music starts. Then you see a Quinjet shown landing on Wakanda wasteland, as we see Steve Rogers say, "We've come so far." Tony and Nebula step off of this jet, and they approach the Avengers. Steve and Tony give each other a look. Tony seems defeated, but it's kind of like a smirk, like a smile look, like they're happy to see each other. You know what I mean? Then that's when the Marvel logo pops in.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And the music kicks in.
Then it says things like it bounces back to the Battle of New York. We see Loki, he's shocked and baffled as he's standing on Stark Tower. We've seen that in the original Avengers. That was around the time when, you know, Thor told him this is not going to end in your rule, and he was kind of like looking around like, what the fuck have I done?
Yeah.
So you get that kind of thing. Then you see a team up between Scott Lang and Tony Stark. They go into the quantum.
Wait. Hold up. Time out.
Yeah.
Scott Lang, Ant-Man?
Yeah.
He was lost. Spoiler.
Well, I mean, we know he's going to fucking come out. You know what I mean? Like, common sense. He's not going to be stuck in a realm.
Yo, listen, bro. These fanfics that people create, I don't know if I'm happy about. I mean, listen, do your thing.
Can I give you the last scene? In the
Alright, give me that.
So after the title is revealed, which is supposed to be
Endgame.
Avengers Annihilation.
Annihilation?
You think I waited to buy that one?
Shit, I don't know, man.
I did not wait to buy that one.
You went and copped it.
So,
hard copy club strikes again.
The stinger is what they're calling it. The end of the scene after the title is revealed. You know how like they do like that quick little scene at the end, which they didn't do on Captain Marvel. We talked about that.
Yeah.
It says the Hulk is training at the new SHIELD facility with Black Widow and Steve. Steve notices the Hulk has been training nonstop as of late, so he asks why. Hulk responds in Banner's normal voice. My rematch is coming real soon. I can feel it.
Okay, well, I'm interested.
Does that give you chills?
Well, yeah, a little bit, bro, because, I mean, the Hulk, but Banner controls it, that's next level right there.
Well, I already knew, I had in my heart that Professor Hulk was going to show up. But that little ending there to kind of say, you know, his rematch with Thanos is coming. So that says that is Thanos the big baddie in this one, or are we gonna get?
Well, he has to be, don't it? Because he never got dealt with.
But there's been like speculations that I've heard all kinds of stories. I heard that during the course of this film, Thanos will end up, there will be a bigger threat, and Thanos will in turn side with the Avengers briefly.
Oh God.
Which this kind of stuff happens in the comic, but I feel like it's sometimes with movies you gotta be kind of black and white. Like, I don't think the fans will understand that so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so they need to pull it back a little bit.
Well, listen, regardless of what they show us, regardless of what this movie's actually gonna be, guess what? It's gonna make a whole lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
And me and you, we're gonna be there. And most likely, you're gonna be there like 20 times, because that's what you do. I'm gonna be there twice, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The rest of the critics, all the critics out there, y'all gonna go watch it. And listen, if this description, what Klep just told you, it's something you want to see, please let us know over on the Facebook group, because I mean, we're excited to hear from you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
CritiX Talk.
We don't know if it's real.
Facebook.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
We're all over. We are critics.com.
Let us know.
Instagram, we are critics. We are critics comics. We are critics music as well.
Shout out to Real Critics Music,
yeah,
bro.
We're everywhere, man. And like I said, follow the cast, the pod. We're on iTunes. We're on Google. We're on Spotify. So make sure you go check us out and take a listen and join the conversation.
Yo, Klep, let's keep it moving. I want to talk about a trailer that like brought me back, way back into time, how they used to say. Bro, Disney is not playing. Yo, I feel like I talk about Disney all the time these days, but that Aladdin teaser trailer we got, that Will Smith just shared, wow.
Dude.
I mean, bro, Megs, fucking when he was 8, you loved Aladdin. And that one scene that we got at the end of the trailer when Aladdin reaches out for the lamp, and the music and the voices,
it
just sets such an atmosphere that I think this might be one of Disney's biggest film next year.
It doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Visually, it's still in post-production, and it already looks amazing. Like, the clips, well, it was like a little voiceover or whatever.
And we were speculating about whose voice is that we're hearing. Who do you think we're hearing, Clark?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what voice that is. I'm thinking maybe Jafar.
You thinking the villain?
Yeah, I'm not thinking they're going to really hold out on Will Smith. They're going to surprise us with Will Smith. I'm even curious to see what he looks like.
Yeah, I think he's going to have different looks throughout the movie, because that's what Genie does.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know whose voice that is we're hearing, but I think it's very interesting. This is going to be huge for like the Bollywood scene, because they have a lot of Bollywood actors that are involved with this. A lot of young up and coming actors.
Yes.
And I think this is going to be huge, and I can't wait to see this. Like, they didn't even give us much.
No, they don't need to.
This thing is like,
they don't need
huge.
to. And I was talking to Klep earlier about what like Aladdin used to mean to me, you know, because I mean, Disney movies, animated movies, always lean on the side of the princesses, you know?
Yeah.
But Aladdin, the title tells you itself. Yo, this is Aladdin's story. Yeah, there's a princess. Shout out to Jasmine. You know, she's doing her thing out there. But this is Aladdin's from the bottom to the top story. You know what I mean? This is a common street thief, a street rat who just somehow he just ends up in the palace, just chilling with the princes of, is it Persia or Saudi Arabia? It doesn't matter. Yo, he's just in the palace running thing, and guess what? He's got his boy the Genie. You know, back then he was played by
Robin
R.I.P. Yeah, Robin Williams, bro. And like, can nobody do it like him? But I'm excited to what Will Smith can do. Like, I'm sure he's mocapping for this. I'm sure he's doing some crazy voice acting for this. And I'm still speculating that the voice we heard is Will Smith.
The Genie, huh?
The Genie,
it was
bro.
Really dark and ominous. I don't know.
He has to, because remember at the beginning when Aladdin first finds the lamp?
Yeah,
it's scary, bro.
Yeah.
It is scary.
Dude, this is amazing.
The visuals, yo, shout out to Disney's visuals, because all their live action movies have been so over the top, and it looks amazing. Like, even the last trailer of Dumbo, bro, I believe that elephant was flying.
Yeah, they did another trailer?
No, but the last one that came out.
Okay, yeah, that Dumbo trailer, was amazing. I forgot about that one.
Bro, everything's coming out. Yo,
Yeah.
we got Beauty and the Beast. We getting a Malevolent Part 2 soon. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Cleb, you said you wanted to see Little Mermaid,
yeah,
bro.
I'm waiting for that. I cannot wait for Little Mermaid to come out. That's gonna be, because that was like one of my favorite. That's my absolute favorite Disney movie. I love the soundtrack of that movie, and it's what sold it to me. It was like not my first introduction, but it was around that time when I was young enough to really appreciate Little Mermaid and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, man, Mulan's on the way. All of these films are gonna be billion-dollar films. Hey, give me a cut. Give me some money.
Yeah. So this is actually set to drop really soon.
When does that drop?
Well,
is that Christmas now?
No,
Christmas
it's
next year.
April 24th, I think it said.
Okay. Well, I'm excited, and I'll be there day one. You know. Hopefully, we get some classic songs to go along with it. And we
posted this trailer too. It's right on our
own. Yo, you can watch it over on We Are Critics over on Instagram or wearecritics.com.
It's actually May 24th.
Or even on our Facebook, We Are Critics.
Yeah, and it's on our website, wearecritics.com.
Bro, and if you haven't watched this, for the critics out there, run out and do that right now.
Definitely go check that out.
Because the vibe in it, it's like nothing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Yo, Clep, let's talk small screen real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to talk about a show that I know you're super excited for.
What's that?
Ozarks renewed season 3. Let's get it.
Dude, man. I mean, you know what's so funny is that they made it, and this is what I'm talking about, news that you don't really need to talk about.
Yeah.
Because if you know something's so good, it's a given. I did, although, post about it because I was really excited. But
who isn't? Yo, this show's great.
The Ozarks returning for the 3rd season. They got renewed by Netflix, which duh. You know what I mean? The Bird family's back.
The Birds.
What can we say? I mean, the first season grabbed me immediately. The second season kept me engaged. The 3rd season, I'm just so interested to see where this is going to go because they're not afraid to just throw the punches, man. You will be here today, gone tomorrow. And it's such a great story. It's great. If you haven't watched Ozark yet, you need to go back and watch Ozark because it's very, 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 very great. Very
great. You watched the 2nd season like bow, right?
I watched both seasons in 3 days.
See, I watched only the 1st season, and I can't wait to watch the 2nd.
Oh, you haven't watched the 2nd season?
Nah, man.
Dude.
I've been saving that for a rainy day.
It's kind of like, honestly, they could have put season 1 and 2 together.
Yeah. And they're short, right? They're like 8 episodes each.
Is it 8 or 10?
Yeah, the first one was 8, and it was great because it just flew by, bro. And I really enjoyed it.
Has 9.
Okay, I enjoyed it, man.
It has 10.
I'm really enjoyed it, and I like I said, I'm looking forward to the 3rd season so I can watch the 2nd and just binge through it.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes on both. The first season is 10 episodes.
It don't matter, Cleb.
Yeah.
This is a great show, and the more we get of it, even the better.
I love Ruby. She's my favorite character. That was my first introduction to this young lady. I don't know anything about her, but she's amazing. I'm sorry, Ruth. I'm like Ruth. Yeah,
Ruthie.
Ruby.
You got Ruby Rose on the mind, kid. Batwoman, Kate Kane. Yo, Cleb, I saw another trailer from Netflix that dropped, and it had me thinking, bro, what the hell is Michael Douglas doing with Netflix? The Kominsky Method. What?
Dude, here's the thing that fascinates me about this is like Netflix finally Netflix is doing something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the longest, a lot of Netflix content has been geared towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
Maybe,
we got Voltron.
Yeah, maybe I'm talking kid to maybe early 30s, maybe even mid 30s, but they haven't done anything for like the 40 plus, and I feel like this is that market right here. It kind of seems like a movie, it's a series, not a movie. Kind of feels like, remember Bucket List?
Okay.
Or what was the other one that this guy was in?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Kind of feels like that with a little more serious tone. It's written by Chuck Lorre.
The genius Chuck Lorre, because this dude, he gave us 2.5 Men.
Mm-hmm.
He gave us Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude's all over TV.
So it's cool to see. it's kind of it kind of has a young style to it, but it's about older men. So I'm curious to see what this is about. I'm definitely gonna check this out because it looks like it's something good. Plus, Michael Douglas is a G, dude. He's a legend. You know what I mean? Like, this guy can do anything. So I'm definitely gonna check that out.
And if you want to see a dope Michael Douglas movie, yo, go pick up The Game. That movie's great.
I'm actually a Wall Street fan.
Oh, Wall Street.
Greed
you
is
like
good.
You like Money Never Sleeps?
Greed is good.
Is it Gecko? What is it? Richard Gecko?
Gordon Gecko.
Gordon Gecko, bro. And homie, talking about 2.5 Men. Charlie Sheen plays opposite of him.
Yeah, he does, man. I love that movie. I wasn't a fan of the sequel. I think it could have been better.
That's with Shia, right?
Yeah, man. Shia he has such a promising future, man.
He still does, man. He's doing his thing.
He just did something
there.
recently that he was getting praised about. Can't remember what it was though.
Hey, man, Shia, he's an actor's actor, so I'm sure he'll be all right. But yeah, the Comiskey method. You know anything about it, Club?
I just know it's about these two older men. One is, having a crisis or something, and Michael Douglas is there for him in his corner. These guys are just kind of living their last days out. Just an older guy buddy flick type deal.
Nothing wrong with that, Club. Nothing wrong with that. Yo, Club. So I know we've been talking about this for the last few months.
What?
Talking about James Gunn, Club. So, homie was doing his thing with Disney, Marvel for a long, long time, right?
Yeah.
A few years, and he created some epic movies for them.
Yeah.
He brought some minor characters into the big screen and made them household names. And then some went down, and they decided to, separate, go on different paths. But you know what they say, right? One man's trash is another one's treasure.
Dude, he actually got some cool shit coming up.
Yo, his movie,
Yeah.
the horror movie,
Yeah.
he had a movie that was supposed to drop November 30th.
Yep.
It got delayed to summertime next year. You know why?
Which one was that?
I forget the name, bro. But they have big hopes for it. That's why they moved it to like a prime time release date.
So they want to really push it.
Yeah, bro. Yo, James Gunn, bro, he's a genius, bro.
He's great. Man.
And because he's a genius, guess what DC did?
What they do?
They scooped him up, bro.
Okay.
Just like they did with Joss. Well, they wanted to, anyways. And yeah, he's all set to write Suicide Squad 2.
Dude, I'm not really a fan of Suicide Squad.
No.
Like, I mean, it could be great.
It could be amazing.
And the last one wasn't horrible. I feel like it was one of the better DC properties that came out. But I feel like it hasn't gotten its justice. But I also heard some weird things that he may be going with a different version of Suicide Squad. Like,
and that's fine with me,
It might not
brother.
even be a continuation. It might even be different characters. It might even be different actors.
You know what? I wouldn't even be mad at that, because what is Suicide Squad essentially? It's a group of villains who are brought together to do the right thing, not by will, because they're forced to.
Yeah.
And it's always a rotating cast. So the fact that he might just be like, forget Deadshot, forget Harley, forget all these characters, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring a whole different class of people who we thought we'd never see on the big screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do that. Like, don't give me Lex Luthor. Don't give me Catwoman. Don't give me Poison Ivy. I've seen those. I'm good with those.
What if we get the one that we just had in the little animation movie, like Bronze Tiger?
Yeah, give me that. Bring back Michael Jai now. But you know what I mean, though? Like, yeah, give me a bunch of those. Give me a bunch of like minor characters. If I trust him to do something super cool with it, because that's what James Gunn does. And if he does end up signing on to direct, this is just going to be a great move by DC.
He can grab Captain Cold.
Yeah, we have yet to see him.
Raven, Poison Ivy.
There's so many characters that we've yet to see on a big screen for DC that even those that we did get to see, they weren't shown in the best light.
Yeah, no. It was just focused on Will Smith and Margot, like, the whole time. Like, those were, like, the main characters. If it wasn't those two, it was the Joker. Like, come on. Like, let's be real.
Yo, and you know when this when this news broke, what happened, Clive? The homie Dave Bautista, he was like, "Where do I sign up?"
Yeah, Batista fucks with this guy, man. I don't know, man. He loves him some James Gunn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he wants to be Bane.
Oh, is that what he wants to do?
Yeah, everyone's campaigning him to be Bane. I mean, who else would he play? But everyone's campaigning him to be Bane, which wouldn't be bad, but...
No.
I don't know. A side note, though...
Solomon Grundy.
No. Side note, though, I see that James Gunn is working on a Starsky and Hutch TV series reboot.
Oh, shoot. I think that was supposed to go to the Amazon streaming network.
I don't know. It doesn't really give us much. It just says Starsky and Hutch. But that'd be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think Gunn you can put Gunn on this. I think he'll do well. He's good with an ensemble.
He's gonna do great in this.
Yeah.
And Marvel, Disney's gonna watch the numbers as do, and not only with the fans, but with the critics, and they're gonna be realizing that they made a huge mistake.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe they will backpedal and throw him back on.
Hey, listen,
just wait for things to cool down.
They've yet to announce any type of director. Actually, that movie's on hold right now.
Yeah, and then I heard that they even changed the script of Infinity War because of it.
For reals?
Yeah, because, well, what happens with the Guardians affects the next Guardian movie. So...
Oh, damn.
So, I don't know. Marvel, get it together, man.
R.I.P. the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No one's even talking about Gunn no more.
But you know what's crazy? Guardians of the Galaxy, the comics, is like in the process of debuting whole new team.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like, really?
Yeah, everyone's new.
Including Star-Lord?
No, he's not in it. None of the people that we're used to seeing. You know who's in it?
Oh.
Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they have like a whole bunch of different people. Gladiators in it. I can't think of other names, but it's just a whole new squad. So maybe, they're just trying to replace the team altogether. Why not? You know how Disney does it, bro. Like when they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. They write you off shit. They did it to Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They did it to the X-Men.
Yeah.
Like they'll do it to you, and they put you on the back burner till people are like years later, like, yo, what's up with the classic characters? You gonna bring them back?
That's
yeah,
funny.
when we feel like it.
That's funny.
Yeah, Cleb, bro. So, let me see what else I got. Yo, Walking Dead, Cleb.
I haven't gone back to that since season 7.
Apparently, it's not only you, Cleb, because the new season just debuted. And guess what? It's the lowest ratings for a debut for The Walking Dead in like 6 years, bro.
What happened, man? I mean, after a while, people are just like, whatever about it. I don't know any show that's... Well, let me take that back. Because The Simpsons been on since the beginning of time.
Simpsons did it.
Since TV was invented.
Yeah.
So, The Simpsons is like General Hospital at this point.
Yeah, bro, but like The Walking Dead, yo, it debuted the newest season.
Yep.
Advertises Rick Grimes' final season.
Yeah.
6.8 million people. Now let me compare that to something.
Okay.
Last year, you know what it debuted?
What?
11.4 million people, bro. That's almost half.
Yeah, but you want to know what though? I'm also gonna say their marketing has gotten a little weak.
Bro, that's not true because I was in New York this week and that poster was everywhere.
I mean, you can't exactly rely on a con. I remember when we used to see Walking Dead on every station, everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like how it was before.
I watched the premiere.
Yeah,
it was okay. It wasn't great, and the show, the writing of the show reflects the type of ratings they're getting. They're not doing anything epic for the moment. They have not written him off, but they have moved from Negan for the moment.
Yeah.
Listen, this homie Jeffrey Dean, when he gets on screen, bro, he's must watch. And when he comes back, I feel like people will come back with him.
As soon as we get that trailer, which will probably be after this episode coming up, a trailer that Negan's back on, people are definitely gonna tune in.
But let's say they end up killing Rick, right? Because I mean that's where they have to be going. Like no one gets out of this alive, right?
Yeah.
This life of ours, Club, no one gets out of it a lot. And Rick Grimes, man, he's done a lot of grimy things throughout the years. He has. Like, he has to pay for it. You know, just like Heisenberg, you know, Walter White had to... Damn,
You didn't tell me anything. Don't worry about it.
Listen, just like we all have to pay for our crimes, man, Rick Grimes has to pay for his. And I think his friends are going to be the ones that do him in.
You think so?
Well, I mean, somebody's going to be. And why not make it a big deal and have somebody that you would never expect to be the one to do the deed?
Like Maggie?
See, I would think that if only I didn't know that she was getting written off the show as well.
I don't know, man.
But they're not happy, you know. Spoilers, but, you know, Daryl and Maggie, they're not happy with him. So.
Right now?
Right now.
Let's see what happens.
Now.
So you think that Daryl will step up and be the leader?
Yeah, I mean, this show is definitely going to be on his back. I don't see who else.
Love him. Nobody wants Daryl to die.
And no one will see Daryl dying. Between him and Carol, you know, like, these are the people that have been there for the longest for now, so.
Interesting.
Clep, what's it gonna take for you to come back to the show?
Probably just Negan. That's it.
Just Negan?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan just doing his thing.
The next time I see a promo and Negan's in there, I'll tune in.
He'll walk in, he'll be like, God damn! Right? Like,
damn,
that's what he does, right? Lucille here's a little thirsty. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Fetch me my axe, Rick! You know? Some of that. Yo, Clep, but it's been a great episode, man. I enjoyed our time. Yeah, I enjoy our time together, man.
Jeez, time flies.
Like Clep said earlier, we got a very special 2-part episode. We're gonna recapping some of our trip out to the NY Comic Con next
we got
week.
interviews coming with the Cobra Kai cast, the entire cast, including Mr. Daniel LaRusso, Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, man,
and
the Karate Kid.
William Zabka himself, a.k.a. Johnny. And we also talked with the producers and creators of the new Cobra Kai show.
Yeah, man. And they were super cool.
Yeah. Everyone's cool.
Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
And be on the lookout for the rest of our conversation we had with the mighty Omega of Comics Crusaders.
Deserve family.
The Undercover Capes. You know, you can find them over on Spotify and the podcast app on iOS and the podcast app on Google. You know, that's our partners right there.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Cleb, you want to leave the critics with a little something?
As always, folks, it's always been a pleasure. I'm Cleb, this is Miggs, and we just want you guys to make sure you wake up, be passionate, create, and repeat. CritiX Talk, we out.
Peace.